Hello everybody, this is Conquering History Games, and welcome back to part 3 of my MacArthur's America playthrough. So the Civil War is in full swing, and we're trying to get a key encirclement right here. If we can take this tile, we're going to cut off quite a lot of divisions out here, and I'm hoping to bring relief to these guys, these boys in southwest Pennsylvania, and there it is. Okay, they're free. Now we gotta intervene here. It says we're 18 days away still from achieving a breakthrough in this spot at this tile. Okay, we're gonna attack here just to keep this guy busy, and you attack over the river. Even though they're not gonna win, but I don't want this guy. I don't want any troops moving through this area. Now, how's the cavalry looking? These are just such tiny numbers that we deal with out here. It's a little silly. 13 more days of offense is needed here. And whoa. Okay, no, that wasn't a cutoff. We're good here. But I think we need to do that, and we need to bring you down here. And oh no, we do have another cutoff. Dang it. Yeah, see, we're getting too stretched out right here. So what I think I'm gonna have to do is we need to pull this blue line back to maybe there, and that's still too much, but we're gonna do this. We're gonna stop the cavalry from advancing here. Let's see if we can maybe sneak one of them up into Detroit, but I don't think that's gonna happen. 3 days, 4 days, there it is. Okay, we almost have an encirclement around here. Let's get one of you down there. Gosh, These are some ugly front lines, man, let me tell you. This is some filthy stuff we're dealing with. There we go, I think that's a little better. Yeah. And oh, the steel. Where is it gone? Where hath it gone? I guess we could try to take Baton Rouge here, or you know what, better yet, let's come up here, just sort of spread this a little bit. Okay, so we now have our solid front line in South Texas and into a little bit into Louisiana. But, oh, geez, it's 1 step forward, 2 steps back, nonstop. We got to take Charleston, and we got to hold it. Looks like we're not going to be able to get... Okay, we might be able to get 2 encirclements out here in the east. How are things going on down south? Looks decent enough. Oh, I think they might have made a mistake here, and we're actually going to be able to hop over the river. And I don't want to get too spread out. We've got our Philippine scouts down here in the south. MacArthur did once say, "Give me 10,000 Filipinos and I will conquer the world." Actually, that might not have been MacArthur. That might have been somebody else. But I think it was in reference to the work the Filipinos did in the Korean War, actually. Where they did send forces to join the coalition. Nice, we got Detroit. Alright, it's something. And now we have steel once more. Because, do we get Michigan's stuff? Access to it? Do a little bit of it? Oh no, we got Columbus, Ohio, which has steel. Very good. Okay, National Guard stuff is done. So we can do it. Is no longer super overpowered. So instead, we are going to go, let's see, Land Doctrine, Infantry Weapons. I like all this Land Doctrine bonuses we got. We should be able to finish up our Land Doctrine pretty quick. But I think reduced industry stuff. Now, I do have an excess of infantry equipment, but I'm deliberately not building more divisions just yet. We need to fill in these motorized gaps. Speaking of motorized, they're trying to come down south here. Okay, here's what we gotta do. We gotta stretch this out a little more and compress this line a little more. Look at that. You see, I don't like all that red we're dealing with. Oh no, somebody got isolated out here. He's probably dead. Yeah, he's definitely a goner. Unless I can sneak into Columbus again here. But we're just trying to fill these gaps. If I lose this one cavalry, but I encircle all the ones that they got out here, what are the casualties looking like? Look at that combined. It looks like we all are fielding roughly the same amount of manpower. How have the Pacific States only lost 300 men though? That's ridiculous. And I have definitely lost the most. Come on, get you over here. Okay, got a nice little encirclement here. Yeah, it looks like the American Union state is pulling out of this area. And I swear, are they screwing with me, or is my military intelligence just that bad? I swear that New Orleans is open. And yet, I'm sure if I try to attack it again, once again, there's going to be magically a division there that I didn't see. I don't get it. Although really, I should, yeah, actually I should take it. Didn't I make that same mistake at the end of the last video? I was going to say that. Yeah, look, you see, I don't see it, and then it's magically there. It's just magic, the magically appearing New Orleans division. Absurd. Okay, but you know, we are getting some, we're getting some cool encirclements here, and I really like whenever I can just walk across a river for free. That's always nice. You come over here and take Richmond. These encirclements are paying off. Yeah, we're going to lose this one cavalry division, but, you know, look, you see, like right here, I have no idea how many divisions they even have in this circle. 3? I don't know what they're made of. Over here, they've got 2, it says. I guess they're different templates. That's why they're stacked up. But it's pretty annoying. Okay, let's try to get over here. Get yet another encirclement. You know what? I've been holding off on making more militia, but I think I'm just going to have to suck it up and do it. Now, how many more can I make? 11. Wow, I can make quite a few more. All right, let's make like 15. Just to fill in some gaps in these lines here, west of, like in Western Virginia and West Virginia. See, in West Virginia, and I have this motorized division in East West Virginia, and so on and so forth, and turns into an Abbott Costello routine. Dang it, I lost Cleveland, and they're going to probably come over here soon. Alright, this needs to, this front line is a mess once more. Let's bring it up here. Whoops. Come on. Bring this up here. But this is wonderful. This is exactly what I want to see going on in the Midwest. Now hopefully they're all just tearing each other up, and I can't get into Baton Rouge. They're also starting to push back. They're trying to take my air base here, which makes sense. Whoop. Yep, there we go. All right, we also have some more divisions here that are not doing anything. How long has that been going on? Let's assign them here. Okay. So you got to get some air superiority over the steel belt. Over here. There we go. Front line's already looking much, much better. Well, maybe not much, much better, but a little bit better. And we're going to crank these out early, just the moment we can. There we go. Okay, so we need to, let's assign a lot of you here. And then 2, 3, 4, the rest of you there. That gives us 1 extra. Okay, one of you just go down there. Okay, so we're just, again, it's just to help fill in some gaps in these lines. Pittsburgh Pocket is about to fall, and I think the front lines are going to be 10 times better now. Let's come down here. I think the Pacific States are the ones winning this Civil War. Victory over Nicaragua. O death, where is thy sting? O grave, where is thy victory? The revolutionary threat from Nicaragua has been defeated, and all that remains is the smoldering wreck of their attempt to overthrow Honduran might. A great day for our nation. What? Oh, it's because, okay, I get it. It's, okay, so I guess Nicaragua had been... They've been puppeted. They've been puppeted by Honduras. Okay. Right. Why is the Bible being quoted for that? Oh, death, where is thy sting? Alright, so I guess that's nothing we have to worry about. We have a good paternal autocrat nation down there. Excellent. Alright, so the front is certainly stabilizing. We need to move some people around here. And I do want to come down and take these coasts, but I want to be careful about not extending myself too much. See, like, this is not happening. Why are these guys down here? See, you guys all need to be up here. Oh my gosh, look at this front line. This is just a mess. We need something like this. And an offensive line like that. I swear I'm starting to spend all my time just dealing with this. Carry you down here, assign you all there and there, or all the way to Sacramento. I hope we're not stretching these guys out too much, but in the west we have some areas that they've got 2 divisions, so it's not too bad. Okay, we got this being taken care of. Land Doctrine, it's still too early for that. I guess we could do some air stuff. Arms industry is done, awesome, and let's pick up some more factories. See, why aren't they all assigned here? Get everybody over here. There we go. We still have not dealt with the Pittsburgh pocket. Wow, I just noticed that. Let's see, they're encircled, entrenchment penalties, enemy air superiority. They don't even have a general leading them anymore. Good. Good, that's what I like to see. Martial law. With the Civil War raging, a question has come about suspending habeas corpus and enforcing martial law on occupied territories. It might allow us to keep things under control during the Civil War, but such a move is naturally controversial. What shall be done? Enforce martial law. This gives me more support, or we shall not take this action. You know, I'm almost at 100% war support anyway, but I feel the martial law thing works in a role-playing from the role-playing aspect, so we're going to do that. Let's get some of you up here, and the rest of you head west. Okay. Wowee, look at me go. I'm so tempted to just bum rush Chicago, but I've been burned before. I don't think we're going to be able to save that cavalry division in time. Okay, you guys come on down here. What's going on? Fill this gap. Fill this gap. It's ridiculous. Filipinos, keep moving. We're almost to Atlanta. Look at that. Okay, let's take a look at the factory differences. We definitely have more than the CSA. We've got more than them. But the Pacific states are starting to get really big. But they're still on limited conscription, and I'm pretty sure the event... Oh, good, Japan's now ready to send its volunteers again. Because remember, they had to leave to go deal with the Koreans. So, okay. We might be able to surround Detroit here. Okay. Just little by little. We're not in a rush. I think I definitely think we've got the advantage now. We've taken the momentum. It's ours to lose. Once again, let's see if they abandon New Orleans, if I'm that lucky. Once we can link up these militia forces with my Texas ones, that's when we're really going to be able to get rolling against the American Union state. The Pacific states of America are getting really big, though, and starting to worry me. I just need to keep reminding myself that I've got more factories and more guns and more men than them. Might be able to pull something off here. Okay. Oh, dang it, they're going to come into this gap. So I have too many divisions here. These Appalachians are taking forever to secure. That's it, we're going to walk into Atlanta, though. Combined syndicates are now starting to take some pretty big casualties. Okay, and yeah, I think Chicago's mine. Looks like I pulled it off. But we need you all to keep moving. Yep, there it is, the fall of Chicago. Federal forces have been pushing towards the combined Syndicates of America's temporary capital of Chicago for a while now. Reports are now coming in of the city's imminent capture by advancing troops. Jack Reed's current whereabouts are unknown, but it is believed he has fled the city with militia units. Reports indicate that military police have begun rounding up and arresting potential agitators and important syndicalist figures, and that many fires are spreading unchecked through the city's high-rise districts. Is this the end of the syndicalist experiment in America? The syndicalist stronghold has fallen. Alright, let's keep coming over here now. It's not enough. We're going to probably need Milwaukee and Madison. They're close to capitulating, but yeah, we might have to go all the way up to Minnesota before we can get victory. Alright. But this is looking good over here in this kind of area. We're about to take the glove of Michigan. The big oven mitt state. And I'm getting too stretched out down here in the south. So I think we need to slow down for a bit. We do have more infantry equipment, though, so I probably can afford to... Yeah, I probably can afford to make a couple more of these National Guard divisions. Just a couple more. Yeah, this is the part of the game where it's about being able to fill those tiles. Which is why I haven't been pushing here in the south. Also, it looks like the Pacific states are making their way through New Mexico. Ain't gonna be no truce, though. That's not MacArthur's way. Okay. Keep moving, everybody. Where are we at? Still not there yet. Alright, I'm just going to send my cavalry running through this area. And let's secure the oven mitt. Pittsburgh is still standing. Crazy. But Charleston's about to fall. I can't imagine that we're actually building anything. Yeah, oh, we are actually still working on those military factories. We're mostly repairing, though. And in fact, I think that's actually strangely more important right now, is to repair these areas. Come on. Let's get down to Tallahassee. Well, these Filipino troops are such a long way from home. I'd love to read a diary of one of these guys in their world. The campaign across the South, the second march through Atlanta. Okay. I just hope we don't get screwed on the peace deal, like when the CSA collapses. Well, there should be a peace deal when the CSA collapses, and the American Union States should not just absorb everything. Huey Long, he's still putting up a heck of a fight. He's got lots of men left. Alright, American auto industry, motorized production, minus 10%. Oh, you better believe it. And that's it. Now we've got the cutoff here. We're going to make a run for Miami. Okay. Looks good. Looks mostly good. So what we're going to do here is, let's come up here to Virginia, send these guys out early. Let's get a couple of you down here. Wait, whoops. Yeah, get a couple of you there. We're going to specifically put you on the Florida front. And we still have a couple more here. We'll put you there, and one of you in this group, I guess. Yeah, just for now. You guys will link up later. And they still haven't capitulated, so we are going to need Minneapolis. See, I feel I've got too many divisions though back here. We need to make some room, and they're still fighting each other. You'd think the CSA and the American Union State would at a certain point go, you know, maybe we should quit fighting along our borders and deal with MacArthur. coming for us. There it is, collapse of the American syndicates. It appears that the syndicate government was on its last legs is on its last legs in the American Civil War. Already most of its land has been swallowed up by the United States and other American factions, and what is left is but the last remnants of its army, now demoralized and suffering from mass desertions, but holding out against all hope that a miracle might save them. Some syndicate leaders have already met with American generals to negotiate the terms of their inevitable complete surrender. It's about damn time. Wait, I think I know what this is. Yeah, here we go. William Beauregard. Now, I don't know why it's called William Beauregard. This is probably some sort of error. But I saw something similar to this happen to the United States when I was looking at the early games, when I was just seeing how everything was functioning. And I think the United States one was called William Custer. And yeah, you just get all these negative effects: organization minus recovery rate, organization, defense, and attack. I don't know what triggers it. I don't know if it's when they drop below a certain amount of divisions or something. But whoop, that was weird. But yeah, something does trigger it. I just don't know what. All right, so we're gonna take all this. Well, because I can't give it to anybody else, so it's properly mine. Couldn't give it to anyone else if I tried it. It's not cheating. And wow, look at that. The American Union State suddenly looks really, really small. Okay, so we need to do some reorganization here, though. First, we're gonna. Okay, we need to start facing the Pacific states. So let's see how far can we stretch this. See, I feel that's too much though. Let's bring it to here. Texas Red, you guys stay where you're at. The Eastern Army, I want you all to kind of come right here. Yeah, something like that. And we just need to finish off the American Union State kind of quick here. Wow, I can't believe I thought this was going to take 4 episodes. Like, geez, you forget how much territory the CSA actually controls until you've beat them. So let's keep pumping out the motorized. Oh yeah, I got all those delicious resources now. My life just got immensely easier. Okay, now over here, let's put you guys like that. Yeah, we're gonna have to push back. It's gonna be a long journey west to deal with the Pacific states, but we should definitely have the factories and stuff on our side. Dang it! I'm trying to select. What is the deal here? Why there's no divisions assigned? Okay, there we go. So, offensive line. We want to do something like that, kind of. Alright, and we just finished up the infantry stuff that I think I started on that at the beginning of the Civil War. So, took long enough, huh? Alright, we're still not done over there. Let's start picking up some naval stuff. And we do have these research bonuses. Let's use them. Now, how far away is the American Union State from capitulating? Pretty close, so actually, once I take Miami, that should be enough. They might move their capital to Dallas. It's possible. Okay. All right, we're filling in these gaps. We're not going to push at all along the front with the PSA just yet. I just want to focus on... Yeah, they moved it to Dallas. Let's focus on capitulating the American Union State, and we should have a pretty sizable advantage. Let's see, we've got 130 factories. They've got about 30-something. That's it. Okay, so we're going to be just fine. In fact, no, I was about to turn it to 5-speed, but we shouldn't. We really shouldn't. Okay. All right, go. We will start doing some automatic movements, though. All right. I think we can slice down here to Dallas. Okay, double V campaign. As we are fighting, the various traders, leaders of the NAACP have begun to push for what is being called the double V campaign. Victory for America and victory against racism. Not all African Americans wish to fight for the socialists of the combined Syndicates of America, and few are welcome within the American Union State. Good job, Pelly. And thus, a campaign has begun to fight for America and to help win the Civil War, as well as to help fight against racism within America. Gain plus 20% war support and more manpower. Well, we're definitely way over 100 now. Okay, wait a second, though. We need to extend this line here past Lincoln. Okay, and we got one division way out there in Panama City and Jefferson City. Oh, the Panama Canal garrison is still out there, still running around. Good to know they're still alive. Wow, we took that. Jackson is now their capital. All right, whatever you say, Huey. All right, let's keep coming down here. They might make their capital Mobile. And so with the fall of Jackson and of Mobile, or one or the other, yeah, we should be okay here in a second. Goodness, the Pacific States are in Nebraska. They've got forces in Minnesota. Madness, absolute madness. But I want to see if we could just capitulate the American Union State. Hey, Merry Christmas. Let's see if we could just capitulate them before the end of this episode. Could be a good way to end it. All right, we've taken Dallas. You're telling me that's still not enough? Apparently not. I'll give Huey Long of the American Union State this. They make you work for it. You got to get every nook and cranny of the South. Come over here. Uh-oh, looks like the Ottomans are winning. Well, not uh-oh, I don't really care. It has nothing to do with MacArthur, but... Collapse of the Union. It appears that the Union government is on its last legs in the American Civil War. Already most of its land has been swallowed up by the United States and other American factions, and what is left is but the last remnants of its army, now demoralized and suffering from mass desertions, but holding out against all hope that a miracle might save them. Some Union leaders have already met with American generals to negotiate the terms of their inevitable complete surrender. So, dude, let's see what their guy's called. Their guy's called, well, I guess we're not going to know, huh? All right, but let's pass it up. Take that. Okay, awesome. So now we are going to take the Texas Red units here. I don't think we lost a single division of them during the fighting. That's awesome. We're going to start moving them this way. You guys also, the army of the new Army of the Potomac. Let's kind of put you in the north. You're gonna kind of strengthen the north. Let's try to get over here to Seattle so we can get our navy back. But overall, things look good. Let's see, I have more manpower in the field than them, and now it's saying I've only lost 1,000 men, but obviously that must be against just them, or 2,000. So they've taken more losses. I've definitely got more men in the field. It's a pretty good situation. We're going to go with integrated support. And, yeah, yep, I feel really good about all this. And once everybody's in position at the start of the next episode, let's go to 5-speed. I'm probably just going to have the AI take over. We'll see. But thank you for joining us. I'm Conquering History Games, and in the next episode we will. I just realized that Mexico could have intervened, couldn't they have? And they never did. So wow, I got really lucky. Canada did not take New England, and Mexico did not intervene on behalf of the Combined Syndicates of America either. So right now it's about a 50-50 split, and the so-called last bastion of democracy is going to get taken care of in the next episode, and then we can start thinking about what we're going to do next. It's who knows how long it's going to take. They might have as many as 60 divisions, but I still outnumber them, and I think we'll just grind out their manpower, really. So thanks for joining me. I'm Conquering History Games. I'll see you in the next one. Have yourselves a wonderful day. Goodbye. Oh wait, actually no, I just saw the time. No, we'll keep playing. Sorry about that. Premature. Yeah, we'll keep going. There's still time. So in the meantime, I like to make every episode over half an hour. It's just a nice round number. Get event military research. Ooh, what's that mean? Let's go find out. Military research? Like scientists? Do they know things? What do they know? Let's find out. And you know what? I am actually going to shorten this line. We have a dense amount of. Dang it. Okay, delete. Wait a second. We're just gonna kind of have some short lines here, and so we can have multiple divisions on every front. Something like this, and like this. Okay, looking good. I think I actually feel comfortable enough to work on some infrastructure for a little bit. I don't think we need military factories right now. Let's already start thinking about the post-war world. Whoops. Let's clean that up. And yeah, we got it on 5 speed now. Let's just go. We're gonna grind out their manpower, and we'll win the war that way. The Americans want the war to be over. I want it. MacArthur wants it, and that's the most important thing. MacArthur wants an end to it. Okay, green bubbles all over, and they're going to only get greener, I think. Excellent, most excellent. Let's take a look at the casualty ratios. I'm starting to take more. Loyalist terror during the ongoing Civil War. Some of our commanders started to use rather doubtful methods to permanently suppress civilian populations suspected of helping our mortal enemies. Such policies, even if they seem drastic, are necessary in these dark times, so that cost me some political power and war support, and I'm in the negatives as far as political power goes, and I'm hardly getting any a day. All right, but they're gonna start collapsing pretty quick. They're only on civilian economy. I need to, man, I wish I could switch off of civilian economy. That would be nice. That's the dream, huh? Let's get ourselves... Am I going to be using any tanks in this playthrough? Probably, but I don't know what kind I want. Let's instead... Oh, get some better fighters. Okay. Alright, we're pushing them pretty hard all over. Things are looking good. How's my air superiority? Definitely have got it. Excellent. Everybody's planes are... All the planes are actually doing something. Okay. Very, very good. Let's kind of distribute maybe some of these fighters a little more, though. Or I don't really have too many fighters, do I? I must have built some. There we go. That's something. Okay. We'll get some of you. Let's assign you here. New officers is done. Let's find out what the military research thing does. Oh, yeah, and I have that war goal against Liberia. We must not forget that. Okay, we got... Let's keep trading with people. What am I gonna do? Wait a second, this isn't working. Okay, hold on a sec. Let's close that and just trade with Dos Alsacian. There we go. Oh, you know what? I think they did a new thing, and it's a good thing that they did this, that where nations can only trade with people of similar ideologies, so you don't get weird things where, like, I'm the United States and I'm trading for steel with the Commune of France. So you see the Indo-Chinese Union was not going to give me its rubber right there, so I have to go to Dos Alsacian to get it. Are you crazy, bro? You kidding me, bro? We just saw you kill the American syndicalist nation. We're not going to help you. We're not going to give you rubber. Oh, alright, cool. We might be able to get a nice encirclement here in the south. Look at all this manpower I've got. Yeah, we're getting those nice recruitable population bonuses. And they're out. They're out now. So, yeah, we're really just going to start steamrolling them. They've got a few 100,000 men in the field, but they're gonna quickly run out. They're probably also starting to run out of guns. So we're just going to go for a couple more minutes here. I'm not going to... Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to get the win today in this episode, but it's a fait accompli. It's already over. Good. Good. Fight for America. What's this do? Just gives me a little more... Actually, I probably should start working on coming over here to the GI Bill sooner rather than later. Lee got wounded. Where is he? In the desert? Or no, he's out there in the Midwest, aka the Siberia of the United States. Which is, I think, ultimately one of the reasons I was able to relatively easily take down the combined syndicates of America. Is this is what I used to do, even when I would talk about making my line at the Mississippi when I used to play in the older version of the American Civil War. Even if I started to get pushed back, it was fine because their divisions would just get lost out here in the Dakotas. The Rocky Mountain ceasefire, there was talk about signing a temporary ceasefire with the rebels in the west. While an unpopular move, it would allow Douglas MacArthur to consolidate his hold on the east and allows men to rest and recover before crossing the Rockies. Let's go to Denver, gives me stability. We shall march to the Pacific, loses stability. Well, we're going to march. So anyway, I was saying, so yeah, I think what just happened is, even though I wasn't able to get an encirclement of the divisions, like cut off any divisions here in Philadelphia and New Jersey, which was really weird. I thought for sure they were going to make a rush for New England, but they didn't. They probably had just way too many divisions stationed out in the Midwest, even though I had nothing out there. All right, let's do this military research, and then that's it for the day. We are having our best scientists and business leaders look into what we should invest into guns, artillery, tanks, on improving our doctrines, which we choose. Okay, so we'll get a little... Oh, it's only a 10% bonus for artillery, but... let's modernize our doctrines. The faster... I like to knock out the land doctrine stuff as fast as possible sometimes. So thanks for joining me. I'm Conquering History Games, which I said that already. But I will see you all in the next episode. And we should hopefully finish off the Pacific States of America, unless all my generals keep getting sick. And I'll see you then. Bye.